Hey there, welcome to MilesR&Beats. I call it that because I do my own beats, I do my own R&B, and I put it all together and see how it all comes out. I don't sample from anything, I use all my own stuff, everything is original. I use my imagination and I use my instruments. I play saxophone, I play guitar, I play bass guitar, play around a little bit of keyboards, and my biggest instrument is my imagination. That means more than anything. If you can have training, that's great, but without imagination, you won't go far. So I've learned to advance my imagination and put together pieces that are simple to make it sound great. So I'm going to get right into it and show you what I'm doing here track by track, and I'll show you how my style works out, what I do to give it my own spin on this. It's a little old school, it's not like the new stuff, it's very slow, so you can rap to it, you can sing to it, anything you want to do to it. So this is how I started out here. This is my setup. I have a Voice Live 3 is what I use to sing through my mic. I also have another Voice Live here. I also use my Pro Tools interface, and that is what I use to go through all my programs. Right here I have my Mac computer. That's the whole computer right there, Mac Mini. It's the best way to go that I know of. It works great. And I use a couple other things, but this is my controller and a simple mixer. I have my Kirk speakers here. They work great for what I need to do. Nothing major, but this is my studio. I start here for my first track is a Kong drum set. I love this drum set. It's perfect for my application, perfect for what I need to do. It's very versatile. It works great. And I put down track by track like everyone else, but I start with my drum track. I have a melody in my head. I hum the melody and see what kind of drums I can put with it. So this is my Korg drum, my Kong drum machine that I love to use, and I use it all the time. Here is my first track, my drum track, and you can see how this works. As all drum tracks, this is what I use here. It works great. I start with my drum track and I put it down, and I use my controller to set up my drums, and I have a drum track in my head and I have to get it out on the computer. So here's my first track as far as my drums are concerned. That's my first drum track. That's how I start. I usually have two drum tracks, them working together. Okay, here is my second track. I have another drum track that I use, and the second drum track goes great with the first. It's from a different drum machine. Oh no, it's from the same drum machine. No, it's from a different drum machine, and the two of them work together. So what I do is I have the first one. I'll play, here's the first one, solo it, and I'll also solo the second one, so you can hear the two drum tracks together as they come together. So here we go. So that's how they sound together. I also have on my first drum track, I have a chorus on it to make it sound a little bit different. I like how it sounds, it gives it a deeper sound. So after you got the first and the second drum track, then I added the next track is like a fill track. It adds a little flavor sound to it. This is called Oh Europa. Very nice machine here. I love how this one sounds. It sounds great with my music. This is for Reason 10. It's something new, and I love it. I use it all the time. So my next track is my Europa track, and I'll let you see how that sounds. I'll have that go with the rest, and here we go. Very simple, very slow, very simple. It's just 2 notes at a time. That's all it is. But it all fits together nice. Now what I have here also on my other drum track is that cymbal that you hear. That sounds really good along with this. I added that in. And you can add as much stuff as you want. You can just keep adding in as much as you want. And it sounds great if you do it right. And if not, you try something different. So here is my next track. It is a guitar track that I've added with this. I have a couple guitar tracks. Like I said, I play guitar as well. And it's very simple stuff that I add because it's not a very difficult beat. It's a very simple beat that people can rap to or sing to. So here's my next track, my guitar track. So there you go. There's my very simple guitar track with that. I'm hitting a couple notes and I just loop those notes and make it part of the song. Something very easy, very simple to do. Now starting from the beginning again, my next track is, let's see what I got here. I'll do my second guitar track. This is my second guitar track and I added that as a fill-in. And I'll let you hear how that sounds. Go back to the beginning and here you go. And that is my second guitar track. I didn't put it in there throughout the song, but I put it in a couple places to stretch the song out a little bit. And my final track is what I did was I added a saxophone track to this. So like I said, I play guitar, saxophone, bass, a lot of things I do. So I added a really nice saxophone track, and it's just a couple pieces, just like the guitar track. And you stretch around through the song and see where it fits best. But here's my saxophone track, and I'll let you hear that. go. There's my song. And my studio has instruments all around it. I'll give you a look around. This is my guitars that, this one I don't really use that much, but one that I collected. I have my Ibanez Art Star. Love this guitar. It's very good for rhythms. And I have my saxophone. I practice that a lot. You know, my bass guitar is hanging on the walls. I have guitar on this wall here. I like doing leads with that guitar. I even have an old DJX from way back. I bought that a long time ago. The music store is not even there anymore. But this is my music room. I had to build it myself because I had to get my own tables and make my own tables. So I made it out of plywood and 2x4s and painted it up really nice and made my shelving. But that's my studio here. So there you go. This is what kind of music I do. I have a lot of songs that are very simple like that, very easy to make. And you can watch my next video. I'll have another song that I've added music instruments into. And that's what I do. Something very simple, very easy. So come on back next time and check out what I have going on next. You're going to love it. So subscribe below. Tell me what you think. Give me the thumbs up or thumbs down, whichever you like. And hope to see you again. Come on back for my next one. Thank you.